It takes thousands of hours to become an astronaut. Right, Nina?
Oh, I'm not an astronaut. I'm a design consultant at the Container Store.
But you explore space.
I help you find space with our Alpha Closet systems.
And you're an expert.
Pretty good at it.
And you use satellites to communicate.
I'm doing more virtual in-home closet designs, but I wouldn't say...
We salute you, astronaut Nina, for helping us find space.
You're welcome.
Hurry to the Container Store to save 30% on all Alpha systems. At the Container Store, where space comes from. It takes thousands of hours to become an astronaut. Right, Nina?
Oh, I'm not an astronaut. I'm a design consultant at the Container Store.
But you explore space.
I help you find space with our Alpha Closet systems.
And you're an expert.
Pretty good at it.
And you use satellites to communicate.
I'm doing more virtual in-home closet designs, but I wouldn't say...
We salute you, astronaut Nina, for helping us find space.
You're welcome.
Hurry to the Container Store to save 30% on all Alpha systems. At the Container Store, where space comes from.
The USA Radio Network presents the greatest radio programs of all time.
Jack Benny Program.
Look, Bud, I said your money or your life. I'm thinking it over.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Let's straighten up that closet one of these days.
This is classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
The Bob Hope Show. Transcribed direct from Hollywood.
Well, hello. Come right in. Oh, George, we've got company.
From Hollywood, the George Burns and Gracie Allen Show.
Now here's your host, Wyatt Cox.
The Phil Harris Alice Faye Show, of course, with Elliot Lewis as Frank Remley. And we also, it's going to be a fun hour. Let's listen to this. From February 18th, 1951, they're heading for an army camp to entertain, or so they think.
From Hollywood, the Phil Harris Alice Faye Show. For your enjoyment, here is the Phil Harris Alice Faye Show, written by Ray Singer and Dick Chevrolet, with Elliot Lewis, Walter Tetley, Robert North, Janine Roos, Ann Whitfield, Walter Scharf and his music, yours truly, Bill Foreman, and starring Alice Faye and Phil Harris. At Alice's suggestion, Phil and Frankie have been attending a first aid class so they could help in the civilian defense effort. Last night, their instructor gave them a bandaging lesson to practice, and now as we look in, they are just finishing their homework.
Said we couldn't do it. Hey, look at that. Neat bandaging job, ain't it, Remley?
Yes, sir, Curly. We know what we're doing every minute.
Every minute.
Too bad we didn't have a live person to work on instead of this thing.
Well, you know, Remley, we can't have everything. Hey, Willie, how do you like the bandaging job we did?
Get this gauze off of my face!
Uh-oh, the bandage ain't tight enough. I can still hear him. Look, I'll just wrap it around his face a little tighter like this.
Don't you dare, Philip. I'm warning you.
There, he's completely covered. I've bandaged him from head to toe, and there ain't a single opening.
Thanks to me.
What do you mean, thanks to you? What did you do?
I filled in the cracks with cement.
Good. Hey, you know, our first aid teacher's going to be proud of us. I can just see her face when we bring this into class.
Hey, Curly, you pour a little cement over his head, and I'll even it out with the trowel.
Okay.
Phil, what have you fellas been doing in here all morning? Phil, where on earth did you get that sloppy-looking mummy?
It ain't a mummy, but you're close.
This is the most gruesome-looking thing I've ever seen.
That's no way to talk about your brother, Willie.
That's Willie?
Yeah. Looks good, don't he?
Now, Bill Harris, you get those bandages off him right away.
But, honey, this is our homework. Besides, he's all right in there. I'll show you. Hey, Willie, are you all right in there? Didn't answer.
Let me listen, I'll tell you. He's still alive. His heart's beating nice and fast. Or is that his watch?
I hope it's his watch. I gave it to him for Christmas.
Oh, Phil Harris, what have you done? Poor Willie can't breathe. Now take that bandage off his head immediately.
Okay. Hand me that sledgehammer, Remley.
Yeah.
Phil, don't you... Oh, Willie. Willie, are you all right? Speak to me. Say something.
Sis, for the last time, let's go to Reno and get rid of this beast.
Phil, what's the idea of bandaging a Willie like this?
Well, we're just following our teacher's instructions. She told us to work on the dummy. That's the only one we could find.
What's the matter with you guys? You stupid or something?
Now, wait a minute. Don't be picking on me. I'm only taking this course because you insisted. I don't have to learn about first aid. I know all about it.
You do, huh? Supposing Willie had passed out, what would you have done?
I know what to do when a guy passes out.
All right, what do?
You put him under a cold shower, give him plenty of black coffee, and a can of cold tomatoes. A sure cure. Works on Remley every week.
You fellas better forget about this first aid course.
But, Alice, we want to do something to help our country.
Go join the other side.
Oh, honey, listen to us, because Frank is right. We ought to do something.
Well, if you want to help, why don't you do the one thing you're suited for?
How would sinking an 8-ball in the side pocket help the country?
William, I'll thank you to keep one foot on the floor when you say that.
Now, look, why don't you fellas go to one of the Army camps and entertain the boys?
Hey, that's a great idea. Frankie, you and me can do the same act we used to do in the Coast Guard.
Yeah.
The guys loved that.
Oh, that'll be wonderful, fellas, and I'll go along and be in the act with you.
No, honey, no. You'd be out of place. You wouldn't fit.
What do you mean?
This is the Army. There'll be 10,000 guys there. They don't want to see a woman.
What army you talking about?
Look, Alice, do me a favor, will you? Go call the USO and find out if they want any entertainers in this area.
All right, Phil.
Hey, Curly, we'll be sensational. I got a great way to open the act. You sing.
Yeah, and then we'll get off to a great... Frankie, you want little Wonga to sing?
Yeah. And I want you to sing Oh, What a Face, your new Victor recording that just came out yesterday and is already sweeping the country and is destined to become a great hit.
Gee, that's nice of you to say that, Frankie. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now take your thumb out of my eye.
For a change, we'll fade out Phil's music. February 18th, 1951, Phil Harris, Alice Faye on Classic Radio Theater.
Balance of Nature's fruits and vegetables in a capsule. Changing the world, one life at a time.
It's really fantastic. I'm pretty active sports-wise, and no muscle strains. I get up in the morning, like no stiff back, nothing. I never get sick. I mean, literally, never get sick. And if I feel like there's a little something coming on, I'll take like the mega dose. Next day it's gone. I mean, just my overall health is fantastic. And I plan on continue taking this because I'm convinced that it absolutely contributes to your well-being, to your health. It's keeping you healthy. Let your body do what it's supposed to do.
Experience the Balance of Nature difference for yourself. Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Call 800-246-8751. That's 800-246-8751. Or by going to balanceofnature.com and make sure to receive this special radio offer by using discount code USA.
You know, for 3 years you've heard me talking about how my MyPillow has gotten me a better night's sleep. Mike Lindell has invented a MyPillow for the rest of my body. The MyPillow mattress topper will help you get some of the best sleep of your life. It's a 3-layer design, including MyPillow foam for support, transitional foam to help relieve pressure points, and ultra-soft patented temperature regulating cover. Why buy one of those big expensive beds when you can get a MyPillow mattress topper and get a great night's sleep? 10-year warranty, 60-day money-back guarantee, made in the USA. And yes, it's washable and dryable. Find out more. Go to MyPillow.com, click on the radio listener special, and use my promo code USA, or call 1-800-951-8175, and you can save up to 66% on anything on the MyPillow website. MyPillow.com, promo code USA.
Maybe you've heard about MediShare and you know what it is. It's the affordable alternative to health insurance, but you've wondered, can I really save a significant amount of money on my monthly health care bills? And the answer is an emphatic yes, you can. You could save a lot of money, whether it's just for you or for an entire family. MediShare has an option for you. In fact, the typical family saves $500 a month switching to MediShare. And it really is the gold standard when it comes to healthcare sharing. You get free telehealth services. You get a huge network of doctors. You get great customer support. And you get the sense of security that comes from being a part of 400,000 people who share not just each other's medical bills, but purpose too. MediShare is a community of Christians who pull together and pray for each other, which is very refreshing right now. If you want more info, it's so simple. You can get a price within 2 minutes. Call 833-34-BIBLE. That's 833-34-BIBLE. 833-34-BIBLE.
You're listening to Classic Radio Theater on your favorite station. We continue with Phil Harris, Alice Faye, Frankie Remley, and Julius Abruzzo, as it was originally broadcast February 18th, 1951.
Gee, I'm crazy about those love ballads. Curly, with that kind of entertainment, you think they'll want us at a camp?
Are you kidding, Dwight? Why, as soon as they find out it's me, they'll beg us to come.
Well, Phil, I called the USA and it's all set.
Oh, honey, you mean the USO, don't you?
USO.
Well, it's in the USA. You're half right. They told us we could... Hey, listen, Remley, you hear that? I told you what they... Hey, Alice, did you tell them that it was me who was coming up to entertain?
Yes, but they said to come anyway. The only thing is, Phil, they want us to appear at the camp tonight. The show they had planned was canceled.
Well, what's the difference? We can do it tonight. We remember the act. Hey, Remley, we open with you and me and the girl, and then we... Oh, nuts.
What's the matter?
Well, don't you remember? We used to work with a homely girl. We got laughs off her looks, remember? We got to have a homely girl for the act.
Oh, yeah. Well, where are we going to get a homely girl? Oh, Alice.
Hold it, beanbag.
No, I didn't mean it that way, Alice. I thought maybe you could make up to look homely.
Yeah, you know, honey. Pin your hair up, tie one of them bandanas around it, and put some goo all over your face, and then smear it with... You know, like you look when you go to bed at night.
All right. We're going to have the act ready for tonight. We'd better get started rehearsing. Huh?
Okay, now look, honey, you saw the act. You remember the jokes, don't you?
Who doesn't? Oh, Phil, you're not going to do those tired old chestnuts.
Wait a minute, them jokes ain't old. Now let's run through the act. Now remember, we come on with an opening song like this. I'm Harris.
I'm Remley.
I'm Faye.
We're here to entertain you today. With songs and happy chatter and bits of snappy patter, we're Harris and Remley and Faye.
Well, what are you laughing at? Nothing's happened yet.
We know what's coming.
Yeah. Hey, Harris, did the doctor tell you how to prevent catching all those colds?
Yep, he told me to wear a nightcap when I went to bed. I tried it, but I couldn't sleep.
Why not?
The ginger ale kept dripping in my eyes. Oh, get us a booth at the fair, Mother. We're popping that corn. Say, Remley, I hear that your new girlfriend is an Irish Colleen. What does she look like?
Well, you know that song, A Little Bit of Heaven Fell From Out the Sky One Day?
Yeah, what about it?
When it fell, it must have hit her right in the kisser. Will you meet my girl, Harris?
Yoo-hoo! Frankie! Yoo-hoo!
Why, here comes McCushler now.
Yeah, hiya, Cush.
Fresh.
What makes you think you can pick up a strange girl whose phone number is Hollywood 8426? If a man answers